Remnant Wholesale is hiring seasoned account reps. Now, seasoned does not mean haggard. Seasoned means you've done it for a little while.
Yeah.
And every account rep gets a brand new Lamborghini or Ferrari.
Wow, that's fantastic. How do they get that, Brian?
All they have to do is sign up with Remnant.
Oh, what you do?
You know what?
What?
I think they get it just for clicking this banner right over there. New Ferraris for everybody. Don't want to miss that one. So this is kind of a trip, Frank. Both Fannie and Freddie have now repaid the economic equivalent of the entire principal of the senior preferred stock that the Treasury took out as collateral against the bailout, plus 10%.
Plus 10%.
This point is irrefutable, by the way, right now. It's done. Over with. By the way, that was the terms of the original bailout. Did you guys know that? Until the government, well, of course, changed the terms to keep all the money. Let's just keep all of the money. That's what they did. Now the government took stock as collateral against Fannie and Freddie, see? And that's been paid entirely off, plus a handsome little profit in the meantime. So isn't it time to dissolve these stocks? Just get it over with.
Or is the U.S. government in the business of investing in private companies?
Think about that.
Is your government a for-profit, privately held company?
Sometimes you wonder.
I mean, if they're going to hold their stock and continue taking profits from Fannie and Freddie on a permanent basis, then why not have the government invest in Apple or Facebook or Chevron?
Why not?
Why don't they do that?
Why?
Because if the government owned part of a private company, then they would not be able to govern.
Let that sink in for a second. If your government owned part of a privately held company, they can no longer govern over that company. They can no longer govern over anyone.
That's right. You can't govern if you own companies over which you govern.
Right.
You can no longer be impartial and do what's in the best interest of the country.
Right.
Which is what they're supposed to do. No, your government becomes incapable of governing if they own or invest or take profits from private companies.
Period. Yet, Fannie and Freddie are public-private, right? That's what everybody says. Well, Fannie, they can do it because Fannie and Freddie are public-private. Really? Is that really the case? Because every single congressman, woman, and senator on the Hill says Fannie and Freddie need to be private. Hell, that's the whole reason why they're dismantling them, or keep saying they're going to make them private. Yet the Treasury continues to hold Fannie and Freddie preferred stock and continues to take profits, all of them, which makes them a partner or an investor in that company.
Yeah.
The last thing you would want to do if you wanted Fannie and Freddie to become public is to have your government invest in them. Come on, guys! Yet that's exactly what's happening. It's exactly what they did, and that's exactly what they continue to do.
Fannie and Freddie are the longest held conservatorship in the history of our country.
Yep.
That's true, by the way.
Yes, it
the
is.
longest ever. Conservatorship, which is to take over a company until it's stable. That's what conservatorship is, right? Which they've long since become.
Years ago.
I mean, long ago.
Years ago.
Long ago, if you didn't get that, right? Yet they remain in conservatorship.
Why?
The original terms of the bailout have now finally and totally been met.
Right.
All of it. And here they remain.
Why?
Why?
I don't know.
Why, I ask you? When your government invests in companies they cannot effectively govern, yet here they remain.
Why?
We are at a point when one of our elected officials needs to call for a special investigation as to why Fannie and Freddie remain in conservatorship, why the Treasury keeps them undercapitalized, why the government maintains its investment with its preferred stock. In short, why our government is doing the exact opposite of what they say.
Exact opposite. Would one of you please contact your congressperson, man, woman, whatever you want to call them right now, and ask them why? And then ask for a special investigation.